Onto their tables, this is just personal. I don't mind being real. When you go to the tables, they feel like they now owe you on their territory.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just
hold on. So you're a thief.
One in the group asked, "How big is he?"
Okay, it's height, right? Okay,
It's high.
And my fiance responded with, "Not big, just average," and the smallest she's been with.
Oh yeah, I'm actually very emotional.
Yeah.
Really?
I think so. Yeah.
I will cry.
Thank you.
Okay. So
Perfume compliments are the best, isn't it?
Yeah, don't worry, I'll show you what I brought. What I was wearing, because he said it to me yesterday as well. He walked by and you were like, "What are you wearing, Ross?" I brought it in my bag to show you.
So we were talking, Dave. We were talking before, yeah. So there's actually, you know, the way guys have a game plan in the clubs. Girls have a game plan.
Okay.
So the game plan is from what Demi said to me. Yeah, she goes, let's say 6 girls go out.
Okay.
Right. Okay. And 2 of those girls found a table.
Okay.
And that table has 2 guys.
Yeah. Okay.
The 2 girls, the finders.
The two guys
finders.
belong to those 2 girls.
Yes, the 2 guys belong to those 2
Until
girls.
the girls say,
But,
"Nah,
Until the
we don't
girls
want them."
reject.
Is that not a serious discovery?
That's different.
Right? So then I said, don't you feel like you're parading yourself? Because that's what it sounded like to me. So I'm like, don't you feel like
It's more so looking for
opportunity?
yeah, for good players.
But see, this is it.
Wait. Go on.
Jesus Christ.
Let's say, for example, right? Like
crazy.
these players, right? They're playing on the pitch, or watching them train or whatever to pick the best one to hop on the team. So then when is it your Europa League?
No,
Champions League.
Champions
Like they're playing the best performance on the pitch. You know what I mean? You have to watch and just see. You know what I mean? Do tours of different clubs, pick your players, create
Clubs
a
at
good team.
tables.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
Has there
dog.
be a time where you get like settled for like Conference League?
Yes.
It depends on how big the table is.
To be honest with you, like I'm just here for a seat and a nice drink. However, what you say, Conference League?
Like the lower leagues. Yeah.
The lower leagues, right? It's not essentially the tables, because the tables will always be standard. It's in regards to the
men.
actual men.
The men.
The quality. Sometimes, like when you go onto their tables, this is just personal. I don't mind being real. When you go onto the tables, they feel like they now owe you on their territory.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So as soon as you kind of gauge that, you just have to leave. Just super quick and be going.
Hold on. So you're a thief.
You're not gonna finish all that alcohol. You're not gonna finish it.
Most likely they won't.
To be honest, they have it on the table for you guys.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, that's not.
Just to lure you in.
That was
Guys,
actually,
you know what I did, right? I was in Eden, right? What happens is it's a game plan.
I have so many questions.
It's a game plan. So basically what happens is, right, the guys come in, they're scouting, they see the girls they want to, you know what I mean? So obviously they know that, cool, the bottle service is going to come at 1 a.m. They're going to play the song, right? The girls are going to come in. Hey, they're going to come in. As soon as the bottle service goes, watch all the girls. It's like a beamer. It's like a light. Wow. All the girls just
You know when you turn on the
that's
light in the dark
crazy.
and the flies
But
come to it.
luckily for me, right? I'm not even on a bragging thing. Luckily for me, I'm usually on the table before the bottles come. So I don't even look like
So you can scope it. You can scope.
we don't really have to scope that hard. That was my whole story. Because that day when we were Cocomelon and we were standing outside, these guys preed us from outside and we clocked it because they were in the line before
So when you are
we
looking
weren't even
good,
chasing them.
they will come to
There's
you.
a certain level of fineness that you have, and once you have it, you know you're securing a table no matter what. I don't really have to walk around the crowd for a table.
Sorry,
I'm so sorry.
Ross said she's not a gem pop. Yeah. She doesn't do anything with gem pop.
no jump up.
I was like, this year we've only been VIP, ain't it, sweetie? We've only been in VIP. We don't go out unless we're in VIP.
I love it.
It's crazy that kind of like.
It's actually
let's say, for
mad.
example, me and Roz, I think in R&B Slow Jams Malta, me and Roz were just in line waiting to get food, and then obviously we saw some fine girls. We were just chatting with them. We know the fine girls came with like guys. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So
that
we're
was
just
sick.
chopping up. We're just chopping up.
No, that was even day 2. Let's start day 1.
I have a question.
Day 1, right? We got
yeah.
there, and it was actually the person who insulted me on Sheboro this year. Thank you for putting me on Sheboro.
Yeah, there you
and
go.
then he saw me in the airport while I was leaving, so he recognized
Mags?
me. Yeah. But I'm trying not to name drop, but yeah.
Everyone knows the person that insulted you now.
Not really. So he actually recognized me.
Yeah.
So we made friends at the
cool,
airport.
that's
Like
cool.
apologized when we spoke about it a little. And he was like, "Alright, cool. Are you going to the after party?" And I was like, "Yeah, say no more." So when we got there, we literally got to the hotel. We quickly
Sorry,
changed. We're
by
like,
the way,
"One, two,
guys,
let's
I
go
am
out."
so fascinated
Right?
right now.
Honestly,
No,
this
we're
is
playing on game.
Finish my story.
So at that point where like, then Demi, I think you were the one who was like, Rosin, bring your ring light. Because if you're standing in the middle of the crowd and that light goes on,
That's a
everyone
tactic.
is looking at you.
There you go.
So it's like literally a flashlight on you in the
Strategy.
middle of a
Basic
crowd.
Basically, it's
Nah, you man are flipping like Pep Guardiola. These guys are like,
Of
So
the
you want
nightclub
the ring
team.
light
Yes.
so
No.
people can notice
Guys,
you.
No, it's also
Listen,
good for our videos
no
in general.
cap, no cap. Successful play all the time.
You want it to guys?
Anytime, anytime.
girls are ballers.
No, guys.
No, guys, no. All this proves, is that guys don't know what they're doing.
No, you don't.
How can
We, that's why I said, we let
because
you guys think you know what you're doing.
No, this guy spent 10K on the table, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get the girls to me still, bro." And then Demi's like goes on, and then he chases after her.
No,
but yeah,
she knew what she was doing.
No, guys, no, that's like I'm someone like even from what
What
I
a
wear
talent.
now. That's why I said from parading. I get. We're gonna continue back
Yeah.
to your
Yes,
story.
my sister.
But like I get why you mean parading. However, like I genuinely just like to look good
But that is parading, bro.
for myself. I look good, and obviously if other people enjoy it, that's them.
You know what? You
If
know
it
what?
brings benefits,
Okay,
that's cool.
you know what?
Let's say, for
I-
example, you go to uni, you learn all these qualifications, whatever. What do you not parade in front of your CV?
Okay.
Do you know what's on your CV?
Right.
And give it to the right
Some
people.
girls say that, and I don't believe them, but for some reason, I believe you.
I'm be like honestly because like
You know, Demi's that.
That's what I mean.
When Demi's like 45, she's still gonna dress up nice.
Yeah, I'm not
Everywhere
gonna
she
lie.
goes. Yeah.
Guys, even down to her pajamas, she's dressed
You know,
up
there's those
nice.
girls that say, "Oh, I'm looking good for myself." No, you're
No,
not.
she really
No,
is.
you're not. No,
No, you
you're
ain't.
not. But you just want to get something and you go about your way.
Demi's
Do you know,
really
do you,
looking
do you
good
know
for
what
herself.
it is? I think sometimes we, when you say, "Oh, I look good for myself," right? You can't do that and also be very well aware that
Yeah,
looking
you
good
look
for
good,
myself
yeah,
has
yeah.
benefits.
100%.
Do you get me?
presentation is very key.
So you can, yes, you're looking good for yourself, but you're not stupid.
Dress
You
how
know
you want to
that
be
if I look
addressed.
good,
Other people will think I look good as well.
Yeah.
It's just
Not
natural.
just even like when we were going on this holiday, we literally had every single outfit picked down to a T of what we were wearing on every single night, and we knew we looked like hotties. We were like, "There's no way people won't stop us." So on that day one, when she said that flashlight thing, guys, when I tell you, it was within 1 minute that we got spotted.
I knew it was gonna be
I literally
successful
stood
play.
in the middle of the crowd, and I wasn't even doing it to grab anyone's
I told Ross
attention
to do it
specifically.
because she's tall.
I was screaming. So I wanted to tell
They'll
us to the
see you
room.
from afar.
Literally, guys, I
told
put it
Ross
on.
to wear that.
You know what she said?
if Ross
You thought you moved to her. No, you didn't move.
No, come on.
She's telling you.
Guys,
Let's lady, go up top. Go up top.
she called you first. She called you
I
first.
turned on that light and looked, and literally within 1 minute, I turned,
on
and he was
time.
looking at me. And then he was, as he was looking at me, I was looking at him, and I was like,
What's up?
no, literally, no, what's up? As in the three of us, I just went.
He goes, how many
I
rounds?
saw him
Goes, "Three."
instantaneously get wristbands, and that was it. We walked straight to
This is
VIP.
crazy. This
Guys,
is actually so crazy.
It's a
Sorry,
play.
is
It's so
this-
This
fun.
was, we weren't in the venue
wait.
30
Guys,
minutes.
guys.
That's why I said I don't parade.
She didn't even use language.
I don't parade.
She said,
He couldn't hear us. He couldn't hear. He was so far away. He literally, we looked at each other, and I just went, because there's three of us.
Is this slow jams?
Instantly
Can I
got
ask a question?
wristbands, and we went straight to
Can I ask a
VIP.
question about slow jams?
Yeah.
What's the vibe? What like as in I'm talking about
Should I-
like
the
when
vibe?
you make eye contact with a man in that type of
No,
environment.
and let me
because-
tell you something. On this R&B slow jams, men found decorum for some strange reason.
Oh, just-
They weren't moving to girls like that too top. They were actually
They're
very
enjoying- they're
respectable.
enjoying
They're
themselves.
But
enjoying
they were much older. It was literally about 30,
They had
25s
they
to
had
about
wives at home.
35s
They had
up.
wives at home.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
having a good time.
Yeah,
But
it was-
you know,
they found a lot
when
of
you get
decorum.
to a club, you said something before that you were chilling with a bunch of girls that you didn't know.
Oh, how we were. Okay, that day. Is it where we? Okay.
When we went to Coco Melon.
Yeah, was it Coconut? I can't
So
remember.
the guys who peeped us from outside and we went to go sit on the table.
No, what Coconut? You were saying you were chilling with a bunch of girls that you just met.
Oh
at
yeah, so
the,
this was now day 2.
Yeah.
In
So
Malta,
in day
yeah.
2, we
Yeah.
literally the wind was blowing like crazy, and we're in the Mediterranean or something. I don't know which river, but on the coast. So the wind was really blowing her wig. Me, I came with a sewing because I didn't play those games. We were trying to go into like a restaurant to get out of the wind, and we just saw one beautiful woman, and we just
stop there. She was beautiful. So you know when you're going to the club, do you?
Do you partner up? So do you go
partner
bench?
up with Len girls.
Oh, link up.
Like, do you, but not intentionally. Yeah.
So-
If you say a lame girl, obviously you. But if you say
Because you-
if you say a not so lame girl, would you be as forthcoming? Because she could ruin your market.
No, we would.
Oh no, she may not ruin your market. Though.
She may not because.
Bro,
She may boost it.
Boost it.
Now, can I-
No, there's one girl in secondary school that used to make friends with all the ugly people, and it was for that reason.
Yeah, for that reason. So, can I ask, even just add to that thing?
No, bro, a diamond shines brighter in the.
In the dust or the dirt.
Can I tell you something though, right? One thing I've noticed in regards to like girls in the club. Let's say, for example, a guy has brought me onto their section, but there's already existing babes there. They meet mugging.
It's war.
But
It's
I
war.
was actually put up a
Territorial.
TikTok about it. I was like, girl, like we have the same qualifications. We got here the same way.
Yeah,
They're not gonna finish this alcohol.
On the same team.
Let's be.
There's no I in team, right? There's no I in team.
I'm a girl's girl because obviously, like, fair enough. Thank you, sir, for the drinks and everything. But I'm a girl's girl. Like, I'm.
Nah, Debbie, that's crazy.
But like when I see girls, I even feel more safe because at least now, if anything goes mad, like
It's all of us.
it's all of us in this together. Do you know what I mean? But basically, back to my story. So obviously, half of us were just chilling, dormant. The other half went to do walk around
Scouting.
They found like a table with two guys on it, and obviously, the two guys. So obviously, I wasn't even looking at those guys. I was just, being polite because they did provide the services. So I was like, we're just having small. So basically, the scenario was we're just having.
Sustenance.
They sustain us for the night.
You sustain.
And that night was so lit. But basically, right? So obviously, like I'm polite. So I was just having a conversation. It wasn't flirty. I kept my distance or whatever because I knew you're somebody else's. As soon as I stopped talking to that guy, she just came and started dancing on him.
It's a jealous friend.
Marking our
The
territory.
jealous-
You know what I mean? But it was
Yeah.
already
That's
like
your
I
thoughts.
didn't need to. That was yours, first of all. I was being polite, so I don't come off as stush. I don't really like that shit. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Let's all enjoy each other ourselves and enjoy the music. And,
fun.
Do you know what I mean? But there was no need for that, and there was a couple other instances. But after that behavior, I just do that. Yeah, I don't know if I can.
I'm curious. I want to ask you. I've been sitting on this question for a while, right?
Sorry. Yes.
No.
I said I've been sitting on it for a while. I wouldn't get it out.
No, because Roz has said a few times, right, that Demi's too nice, right, and then you've alluded to the fact that like there's a few people that have taken the piss with her. Do you get me? Cool. What is the line between like having boundaries and then either like cutting people off in your life for not respecting those boundaries?
You know.
And do you get me? Like how do we maintain the whole idea of forgiveness and that whole thing?
Are you asking
And
me or David?
anyone. I'm just
I saw a TikTok.
and then just like, yo, you're violating too much. I'm just gonna cut you off. Do you get me?
I saw a TikTok, right? And it was like, Jesus wasn't nice, he was kind. Although like people can like try and test you and draw you out or whatever, you still can like be kind to people, but also, first of all, let them know what's up, have your boundaries, but like still have that kind of balance. Do you get me? Like that's what I'm trying to do right now. Like I can be kind, however, I should still keep my boundaries up. Because people will take it. People are resourceful. We're all in survivor mode right now. Yeah. People will take advantage if you let them. So that's what, like, I would say. What would you guys think?
I think when it comes to boundaries, especially, like specifically boundaries for like, did that go off?
Yeah, it's most likely the cable. Just a bit touchy. It's actually gone off?
Technical difficulties. Oti Bonoju.
Is it hot?
Oti Bonoju.
You can turn off one of the heaters, to be honest.
Yeah, you can turn it off, yeah.
Even for me, and I'm anemic, so.
It was freezing before, that's why I even switched it on.
Sorry.
No, she's too
Every
funny.
single girl is anemic.
Not
Yes.
me.
Well, 90%.
Yeah.
Is it because you man lose blood every
Yeah, I say so. And also, we're probably just.
But you don't
Iron.
use that much blood, do you?
month? They do.
Every month, y'all try it.
Trust.
For like 1 week.
Enough to make you anemic.
I think it's also just your consumption of your diet as well. Like, how much iron are you actually taking in? How much red meat
How
are
much
you actually
Weetabix, yeah.
taking in? So,
Say Weetabix.
that's a Weetabix. David,
What you
gas.
say?
What I'm saying, I think when it comes to boundaries, right? I think not enough people communicate the boundaries like clearly
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So you're pissed off because she keeps doing this or because he keeps doing this, but you have not.
Keeps.
Let them
Yes, but you haven't said it to him like, hey, listen,
Yeah.
as a friend, I love you, but here's a boundary that
Yeah,
you keep
yeah,
crossing.
yeah. Fair
Yeah,
enough,
like
fair enough.
I had a lot of those issues where I communicate it, but because I wasn't communicating it in an angry way, I wasn't taken seriously. So that's how I knew they had to go.
There you go.
Because it's not a fact that I didn't say it. I was saying it, you weren't listening to
want
me
me to
saying
shout,
it. You just want me to get angry, and people love that toxicity. I mean, I don't do toxic. I like being a happy, peaceful babe.
Yeah, yeah. I heard.
You know, I found the Lord. I like to stay that way.
I feel like if you practice common human decency, though, there's no one has to tell you. Like, I don't think someone has ever communicated boundaries to me. Because I've observed their behavior, I kind of just know.
Yeah, but
Like-
you sort of have that awareness when you're around people. Some people don't have that awareness
Yes.
at all.
Yeah. Like for me,
Oh.
no, you're dead. For me, I never get given out to you about overstepping people's boundaries.
I know when to go home.
Yeah. I'm screaming. What people?
Yo, that's a very important skill. Yo.
Yeah.
Going home
Yeah, going
People
home.
know. People
Go
don't
home.
understand.
Let us go home.
bro. Everyone,
at the right time.
bro. The host has gone to go and change their pajamas.
Yeah.
The host is yawning.
What's this? You're on like twice. No, it's so true.
I would really fall asleep on your asshole. Like,
Yeah.
bro. But yeah, like I never get given out to for overstepping people's boundaries. I think what I get given out to is just my mouth's too sharp. I can go from 0 to 100 for insults.
Yeah.
I'm very blunt. It's
Oh,
very
you
bad.
switch up quick.
I don't get angry, but it's just what I would say can be very, very bad. So I try to hold back a lot because I know it can be hurtful.
Where are you from? Like tribe-wise?
Come on, you're running me,
Yoruba.
Ogun State.
Yeah, makes sense.
Wow. It's just, it's the family I live in.
No, it's the tribe you're in.
Is it? Damn, that's crazy.
Sharp mouth.
But see, she's met my family, like, they're so blunt, cutthroat. So it's like, I just grew up blunt, cutthroat.
I have a question for you guys. Wait, do you guys like football?
Yeah.
They're
Two of
tough.
us.
Not
He
to me.
doesn't like.
Huh? Who doesn't like football?
Tommy.
Couldn't give a rat about it.
What do you like? What's something that you
You're a
love
special
or
kind of
spend
man.
time like doing? Like,
Watching UFC maybe.
Or worshiping the Lord.
Or worshiping it.
fair enough. Right, you like football?
Yeah.
You like football?
Yeah.
You guys love your team. What
Yeah.
team do you support?
Man U, Chelsea.
United and
I love them now.
Now,
Yeah,
The
performing
past 2 years, I still love them as
I
well.
asked someone, but I would love to ask you guys. You had to either change like your culture, so like Nigerian, or your football team. What are you changing?
Football team.
That's a brilliant question.
My culture or football team?
Yeah.
Like,
Football team,
so
easy.
you'd rather be, so you want to stay Nigerian, but
So
you change to
what
Manchester
team would
United.
you support?
Like, I'm hurt. Bro.
He needs to heal.
Wait, what you mean, bro? Like,
It's because of the way
my team is hurting more than my culture, bro. My team has been, bro, we've been on the low for a
like-
long,
For
bro.
a really long time.
Yes,
years.
bro. I
11 years.
haven't
11,
celebrated the
12.
way I'm supposed to celebrate, bro.
What
So
would you choose?
I'll choose.
That's hard. That's hard.
really?
Change the seat or something, bro. I don't know.
Nah, man.
But
Do you know the memories I have?
No, it's not on.
What out again?
No, it never
It
came
just
on.
never came on.
Oh, man.
David has been enjoying this conversation.
Yeah, it's like
Okay,
Yeah,
we're
nah,
good
yeah.
now, we're good now, we're good now.
Bro, do you know the amount of memories I have with Chelsea? 2008 Champions League final. I cried.
Cry.
Same. I cried with
I
United.
cried. Like that.
Oh, you lost to us?
Yeah, that's the only
Laulu has never cried over a babe, but he's cried over
I remember
football.
crying. Well,
No.
my comment.
Wait, real quick. I want to ask about that. Have you cried with her? Like in front of her?
Yeah.
Well, how was that, bro? Because I've done it as well.
Yeah,
How was
that's
that?
what you haven't.
I have, bro. How was that, though? How was that for you, G?
I've done it like
Don't tell me you have a habit of this.
maybe like three times.
Yeah.
Maybe four. Maybe
That's
five.
good,
Maybe
that's
six. No,
healthy.
like 3 or 4 times.
That's
I'll
healthy.
say.
I've done
There's
that twice,
there's
bro.
some that is that cry where you're just like it's just coming out.
Yeah.
And then there was one that was because there was something that happened, but there was one that was shoulder shaking, bro. Like shoulder shaking.
No, yeah, bro. I hear it, bro. I had one this year, bro.
I'm proud of you guys.
It's vulnerable, but you
Yeah.
almost it's the safest place to cry.
Yeah. Like
Super
right now, that's the only place I'll cry.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm not gonna cry with you, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm actually very emotional.
really.
I
think so, yeah.
I will cry. Are you gonna beat me?
I'll cry.
Are you gonna beat me? Like,
But if you can't cry around your babes, that's a serious problem.
like,
Oh, yeah, that's
what
good.
it takes me to
That's
cry
good.
now, that's a different thing. But
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing has to be really.
Yeah,
deep.
well,
That's
yeah.
deep.
It has to touch me.
Have you man
No,
watched a
from
movie
his
and
dog.
cried
Man.
from a movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
fine.
I actually never. Well, I've got an emotion like I was like, oh my
Yeah,
god.
when I was a little younger, not now, anyways.
Yeah, like I remember the first time I watched Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we went to UK
I watched
Leeds
that twice.
for the 7
When did you watch it?
It was a couple years back.
No, because the scene, you know the scene when he was in the toilet?
Yeah, that scene is sad still.
Or when I was trying
I
to sell
cried at the end,
the...
Rose, check your blood, though.
No, do you know, it's actually weird. It's like I'm a very emotional person, but I'm also very unemotional at times
Okay,
as well.
do you cry like with your man and stuff?
Not really.
No.
She's crying around me. One
Once.
time was very sad.
What about you, Debbie?
can't remember what
are
I
you
cried.
okay?
Criers, man.
Demi's a crier. You can
Yeah.
tell.
Yeah.
Wasn't it this year? Wasn't it a couple months ago? I was crying in front of Roz.
I actually had to
hug me.
literally hold her like a baby.
Yeah.
Like she had to sit in my
It's
lap.
all right when you get held, though. Like, it's all right, though. Like, no, I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's comforting. I think when I cry, it's when I'm like overwhelmed with like
Yeah,
stress.
yeah,
Like where
that's
guys,
what it
I
is.
cried in a work meeting like with the camera on, but it wasn't like verbal. It was just like tears.
You got
I
to
was
leave.
so
You got to leave.
No.
If you're on Zoom,
no, they
Teams, and you're doing this.
no, literally, no, guys.
No, to be honest, do you know, it's actually worse than your shoulder shaking. You're
It was a
still,
silent cry.
and the water is just flowing.
No, they literally
Nah.
pulled me aside to check on my mental health because it was like, I'm usually not that person. I'm the one in the meetings, like sometimes when people ask stuff, I'm physically telling you, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm the one with the attitude.
Yeah.
So the minute they saw the tears, they're like, this girl is not okay. And I
Yeah.
was so
It's like,
overwhelmed
are you free for a
with
quick
stress.
chat after this? Are you-
No, literally,
Yeah.
she didn't even ask me for a quick chat. She walked over to where I was and looked at me and she goes, into this room now.
That's a
And it-
question. When's the last time you've had, like, do you all know that sinking feeling when your heart sinks?
Yeah.
I think I've had that recently though. I don't remember.
When last did you have that?
Oh, okay.
I haven't had that for a few years, I think.
Thank you. That brings me on to the conversation I wanted to have. I wrote it down in my notes. I had it on Monday.
Oh, yeah. For that thing. For that thing.
What thing?
What you talked about last week?
No.
Okay.
I was just chilling in my house, in my room, and then my missus just goes, "Babe, I love you so much." But I have made a decision.
Kai.
That's what she said.
So you thought it was over?
Wait. Did she send that message on its own?
Yes.
That's
that
not
was
nice.
wicked.
My stomach.
That's not nice.
No, my stomach. See, it's all. And then it's the circumstances around it. Do you hear me?
Made a decision.
Yeah, my stomach dropped.
Without consulting.
I was gonna say,
Right? So my stomach just dropped, and I said, "What could?" And like you see me, I am a catastrophizer.
Me too,
That's who I am in my head.
Okay.
I like it's a battle of reeling it back in constantly.
Okay.
So as far as I was concerned, the world was burning.
Okay, the
Right?
whole world.
The whole
love
world.
you, girl. He loves you.
And then I had to go to the gym. So I went to the gym, useless session.
She just sent that text alone.
I bet, man.
Nothing
So
else.
She sent at 4:30.
Was she
The
pranking
arm
you?
or the afternoon.
I called her.
No answer.
And then no, she picked up. But like she kept watching the TV show she was watching while talking to me. She didn't bother changing it.
So it, you
Are you like, she's
no,
checked
but it
out?
was
She's
clear
checked
that
out?
what it was clear that what she texted for was not that deep. What she texted for was probably not
No,
that
no,
deep.
she never does that. She never does that. So it was, for me, and I'm seeing patterns. I'm like, that's a change. That doesn't usually happen. And I was like, bro. And I was like, yo. So what's this decision that you made? She goes, we'll talk about it later.
Oh, I hate that.
We'll
That's
talk
the thing I
about
hate.
I want to know about it now. I've got to know about it now.
about it later.
We'll talk about it later. I went to the gym, got back home, and then
You go eat.
I couldn't do
I hate
anything.
that shit, man.
We spoke about maybe 10 that night, yeah? And then she goes, and then I was like, yo, you need to talk to me about this decision. Like, oh yeah, sorry. Another thing that happened was she goes, how was the gym? I said, it wasn't that good. I was in a good headspace. She ignored that. She just aired it like.
She take the piss out
Yeah,
of you.
she goes like, that's not what I was asking. I said, I'm done out. I have to become Apostle Paul. Because that's my path from now on. Only for her to tell me she was messing.
Bro, that was a good joke, but it's a bad joke. It's like,
No, I told.
I said he almost died.
No, I said
He couldn't eat.
I couldn't eat. No.
the implications of that type of prank is that you don't know what headspace this person is in. He's crossing the road. He says, "Do you know what?
She's checked out. I'm a checked out.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Yeah.
No. So I was actually just gonna ask, like, why do
Why do women do that? That's
no?
scary.
Why do women send the we need to talk? Why?
talk.
Because
Don't
we
talk.
know
Yeah.
it puts fear in you guys.
I love that shit.
thing is
I
not
love
good.
it. That's my toxic trait. I love like obviously, but I don't do it toxically.
And you're bragging.
That's my
No,
toxic.
I love joking like that to get a reaction out of people because I love people's reactions. You know what I'm saying? There's this one. Actually, let me not say that story.
No, say it.
No, say it.
no,
No,
you say that
Demi,
one.
you're
No, no.
allowed. He's not gonna watch it.
She might have a couple.
You're allowed. Go for it. Let's hear it.
She might have a couple, you know.
Yeah, give us.
Just mix and match the names.
Yeah, mix and match.
And the timeline.
Yeah.
No, it's wicked.
No, Demi, go
Which
for
one
it.
is this?
Then.
Do I know about this?
I can't even say it.
Do I know about this?
Whisper will
I'm thinking, should I remix the story for you?
I don't even know. Maybe I should say it. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
go for it. Guys, commented. She should say it. They said yeah.
So basically,
We're
obviously,
not
like, do you know how like women get periods, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, one of my siblings were like got it for the first time.
Okay.
And I was so bad. I was like, you know, if you bleed too much, you die.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's
That's bad. That's bad.
And she was like,
That's dark. That's very dark. That's
obviously because, you know, we said we were going, she wasn't going to die. Like,
That's wicked.
Yeah. So when was the last time you had that sinking feeling?
Bro, I think I have it
Sorry, sister.
Every day.
almost every day. Bro.
Almost every day.
You know, there's a time I woke up every morning
Angry.
Now I'm waking up and thinking,
No, Dave.
I'm waking up like this. Okay.
No, my guy wakes up and he feels like he's falling every day.
Wait, who do I need to pay now?
I love that shit.
Damn.
Wedding period, yeah. Nobody talks about the stress.
No, the
God.
I love that
No.
That's too
shit. I
funny.
love it, man. Stress, yes.
No. When it's stress is on another level, though.
Oh, no, wait, sorry. I thought like history. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
So
it's stress is on
me, I had a good Monday compared to your week.
Oh my god.
No, but like I think even just that we need to talk text. I
I hate
for
it.
me,
I loathe
even
it.
if I've not done anything wrong,
Yeah.
it scares me.
It puts
Yeah,
fear.
yeah.
It puts fear in man.
What
It does.
do we need to talk about?
That you can't just
I need to prepare my mind to go on a phone call with you or whatever it is. Like, because I'm now thinking about. No, look, I've not texted anybody. No.
I've been behaving myself.
How many boy? So
it's good. I like it.
what is it? You know, I'm panicking, but
No,
You know what I say is if I get a message like that, because I have somebody who tries to do that with me, and I say if you don't give me an inkling of it now, don't talk to me about it later.
I hear it. I hear it.
It's not me that'll be shaking my boots all day.
Yeah, because just tell me what it's about.
Even in work, when your TL or manager says, "Oh, we need to have a meeting," I say about what?
Yeah. If
So that
Tell me you're firing.
you won't just blindside me and say,
yeah,
"Yeah,
literally, if
valid.
you're not going to give me an inkling of it, no, we're not going
Valid.
to talk about it later then. No.
yeah.
This is why I don't get that emotional. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just cold. Men have taught me in this life.
My
wanna try that still.
My manager said she wants to do like supervision with me, and I was like, "What do you want to supervise?"
have you noticed something that I'm not doing right?"
No, but apparently it's something to do with like even people that have been there for a while. But I was just kind of like, because me. Okay, let me not talk too much on this podcast.
Yeah, let's not talk too much.
Don't talk too much.
I went into the office to fix my computer, right? And I obviously had to tell my manager what's going on or whatever. And like we're just having a conversation on the phone, and we're just like, oh, like I just came back from the office or whatever. He goes, yeah, sorry, I didn't answer your call. I was doing interviews. I was like, oh, oh my gosh, yeah. Like I even wanted to ask you like, what's the process to quit? But he said no, I was doing interviews for new hires. I said,
So you outed
Oh, wait, you
yourself.
told the manager that?
Yeah.
Okay.
like,
There you go.
I was like, oh, sorry.
There you go. Process to
Wait.
quit.
So now they know you want to quit,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
then,
me, I go into work every day
and
and
they
tell them how
might
much I
get there
hate my
before
job.
you.
No, like, they, obviously, glory to God, I'm a good employee, so it's a redundant
They're
thing,
not
but that
getting it.
redundant thing is not sounding too bad.
Redundancy is
I
good,
literally just went through redundancy and I got turned down. They said no, that my job is
Yeah,
too
please
in
just make
demand.
me redundant.
Guys, it was 55 grand.
Wait, what? Wait.
So basically, guys, I hate my job, and everyone in work knows I hate my job because I make it very clear in work that I hate my job.
Yeah.
Right? It's just been really, really stressful. So I work in like investigations and like compliance. When things go wrong during the production of medicine, it's my job to investigate it, put a corrective action or preventative action in place so we don't repeat it
Yeah, you
next time we're
know your job
manufacturing.
spec. You know your job
I
spec.
do.
That's what I was just
That
thinking.
was
You
very
know.
clearly articulated.
I do. This is why I do every day. It's called a kappa. That's why I know I'm creating
There you
kappas
go.
on a daily basis.
Kappa. There you go.
And then on top of it, we need to like kappa. So then on top of it, we need to like have it in systems for like audits. Because when an audit comes, I need to be able to like talk to an auditor and be like, this is what happened. This is how we fix this. This is how it didn't repeat again. So there's been some like complicated things because I work in the new product sides, right? So in the new products thing, it's going to be a lot of mess because it's new to the system, you know? So it's been like, usually whenever you have investigations, usually one investigation to one person. It's, guys, literally since I started this job, it's been about 4 investigations to one
you,
person.
yeah.
And when I started, right, because I transferred from a different site, they were like, Bondis, her system has all the things, all her training done already. She doesn't need any training here. Guys, I went from tablets to vaccines. I went from powder to liquid. Everything is different. First week, they're like, Rosin, run this meeting. I said, for what, for who, who's doing what? So no one trained me, and I've literally been thrown in the deep end. I was told, you will learn, you throw you in the deep end. I said, I never told you I could swim. I'm a bad swimmer.
They tell you adapt to the business needs.
Exactly.
On the business needs, man. It's not my business.
Everyone knew that I really hated this job. So when redundancy came around, I've been with the company for 5 years. So I've been there for a hot minute, yeah?
Well, that's cash.
So that's, guys, it was 55,000 euro. I literally saw,
That's not good enough.
They sit you down there with the planner. You don't get taxed on everything. There was like
Yeah.
40 something of it you don't get taxed on.
No,
It was
I
very
don't
small.
think you get taxed on
You
redundancy.
don't
as
get
well.
taxed on
Really?
redundancy.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you
Okay.
get taxed on your second redundancy, but
Okay,
not your first
on my
one.
first one. So I sat there, right, and I was like, okay, because of my experience, I have like 8 years experience. He's just thinking 55K, yeah?
No.
He's like, God.
I prayed and I rebuked the prayer quickly. Like, I don't need to be ready to do it now. But God.
I was praying to be redundant. So it was also voluntary redundancy. So they were like, okay, 100 people need to leave site, so you can apply for it. And depending on your area's needs, you will get it or not. So I said, cool. So the more I thought about it, I was like, I really hate this job. I was like, the pod is really taking off now. I was like, maybe let me do it. That 55K, that's a whole year's salary.
just put your all in the
I was
pod.
like, guys, I can sleep for a
Just
solid
put
week
your
before I even start looking
blood,
for a
sweat,
job. You
tears
get
in the
me?
pod.
That was literally my plan. So I was like, okay, I went to go sit down with a financial person, and the way he roughly estimated it was 55. It could have been more. He said, but it won't be any less
For
than
5
this.
years, you should get more.
And possibly, I don't know. It could have been a rubbish package, but 55K is still better than what I
No,
have
but
right now,
see,
right?
but the truth is, like, there's a statutory redundancy.
Yeah.
So if the company decides to do more, that's up to them.
It's
Oh
up
yeah,
to
it's
them.
true.
Yeah.
You get me? All they have to give you is what the government says.
What the
to
government
give you,
says,
so-
exactly. So that was ICOM. So I applied for the redundancy. In fact, I think my whole department applied for it, right? Yeah. And then the whole department. There's like
course
8 of
they
us on
won't
my
give you.
team. There's 8 on my team. So when you don't get the redundancies, the director of your department has to come and sit you down and tell you don't get this. So she sets meetings with everybody, and I was like, for a fact, I knew I didn't get it. So I got in and I sat down. She goes, Rosin, it's very unfortunate we're meeting under these circumstances, because it was my first time ever meeting her.
Yeah.
And I was literally like, I don't hate my job, but your area is rubbish. I was like, it's actually shit. Like I told her straight up. I was like, I'm here crying in meetings. I have this stress. I have this and this and this to fulfill all of this stuff. And then she was just saying that like, oh, don't worry, there's new jobs coming that you can apply. That 55K pained my soul. Then now she looked me in the face to come and tell me your job is too high in demand. I was like, born this building. I said,
Did you at least
55K is cash.
it's cash straight
Hold
up.
out cash.
And I have 8 years experience. I'll find another job. I'm young.
Like
Yes,
that.
that
Yes,
will
yeah,
employ
that's-
me straight up.
that's-
Guys, it vexed
Actually, the
me.
holiday you go on first.
The sleep, which one is holiday? The sleep.
No,
Sleep,
bro,
I will sleep.
I'll just scream.
why sleep in anywhere you can go and sleep in space?
Bro,
Go to the sun.
Go and sleep in Cyprus.
Zara
because
and
the
Spain.
sleep,
The sleep is different.
it's different than heat.
It's
so
different.
Oh my. Nigeria, I slept.
Is it deeper?
Nigeria.
I slept when I woke up. But
I haven't had that sleep in a while.
no.
In a while, I
Like
haven't
you
had that
go
sleep,
into a
fam.
deeper realm.
See, let me tell you something. Like, this is the kind of holiday you need to have when you win that kind of money. You know the holiday where you wake up in your hotel, go and have breakfast, and go back to bed
Yeah.
before you start your
You're not
day.
rushing.
That's why so many people have told me, Rosin, what are you doing for your 30th? I said, guys, I want to sleep for like a
Yeah.
solid week.
you still gotta do something, man.
Can I do 30 again on my 31st? Because there's a lot of planning right now.
Yeah,
Like
there's
with
a
the live show and everything. I can't throw in a birthday
Do you know
party to
what?
that
Do you know
mix
what?
again, bro.
It might be some of your friends that need to sort it out.
Yeah. I think I'm very hard to plan for.
Anyways,
Unless maybe there's plans that I don't
you
know.
ain't gonna draw me out. You ain't gonna draw me out. 'Cause
They're up to something. I already
what?
know.
She's up to
and for
something.
you
They're up
to
to- they're up
draw
to
it-
Well, it's just act
and for you
surprised.
to
I
like
have too many people asking me about my schedule and my timeline and when I'm in the country. So something's
I'm not
happening.
done. And for you to bring that up, knowing that there could be something in the works, is wrong because we're supposed to. She's already sneaky.
I'm very
She's already sneaky. So for
There's
you,
one time
you're
someone
ruining
threw
it.
me a surprise
You're
party, and I
ruining it.
literally
You're
remember
ruining
talking to
it.
my guy friend, and I was like, "How many bets they're throwing me a surprise party?" Because the match just wasn't mathing. She told me we were going to an event, and she said she was bringing me. And it was a little bit, it was like 2 days before my birthday. And then where I clocked it was one of my friends was acting very, very strange. And I was like, this is a bit sus. And then when it came to, it's your event, and my outfit was better than yours. I was like, how many bits they're planning some? And I was right. I still
Girls
cried.
are so. Like,
I still cried,
They
but
see stuff differently.
Yeah, I think the whole surprise parties. Like, I think we should change. I think we should do something new now, because I think we've been doing it for a while. No, like the whole surprise thing. Like,
My guy goes, it's tired.
Like, let
Do
the
it
person,
after you guys have done
let the
mine.
person in on it now. Like, I think, let's change it. Like,
but I do feel like I'll throw a party. I've never thrown a party because I'm born 2 weeks before Christmas. It's also the peak when everyone goes away for dirty December.
your birthday's in 2
People who
weeks.
is in 12.
12.
Yeah.
Damn.
So like everyone is on
So when
holiday.
it was
That's actually
2012,
sad.
it was 12.
Yeah, I was 18 that year. In 2012, 12,
Your
12, I was
moon
18.
aligned.
I'm screaming. I'm screaming.
That's so funny, man.
We're children of God. Okay, guys, I have a story. Now I said I had a story that I wanted to read for you
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
because
you
I
did.
wanted to hear your reaction. It's an Am I the asshole?
Yeah, you
Let me
are.
clear my throat.
That guy, whoever is reading.
So this is the title. No, you might beg to differ once you hear it. Am I the asshole for considering breaking up with my fiance after I saw the messages she sent to her friend group 4 years ago?
4 years ago. Past.
4 years ago.
4
Okay.
year ago is a long time, right?
Yeah.
My fiance and I have
Depends-
been
it depends.
dating for 4 years. We got engaged 5 months ago, and we're set to be married next September.
Sorry. So the message you sent 4 years ago, that's when they just started
When they
dating.
started dating.
Okay.
Okay. We both have an open phone policy as we have nothing to hide. My fiance goes through my phone frequently and sees my old messages, and it doesn't really bother me. My fiance does seem genuinely interested in those messages, but I find them weird and boring. Last night, when my fiance was going through my phone, I took her phone and just started looking around. I started sifting through messages and Messenger, but nothing really interested me. I was scrolling really far down when I found an interesting group name. The group name was named My Name, Number, Prospect, and it had 5 members.
Okay.
This was around the time I started dating my fiance. As I looked through the messages, my fiance just talking to her group about me and what she liked about me. Everything seemed pretty normal. Then I saw one message which kind of shocked me.
Okay.
Someone in the group asked, how big is he? And my
Okay, it's height, right? Okay.
His height, yeah.
And my fiance responded with not big, just average, and the smallest she's been with.
She now she didn't have to say all that. She didn't have to do all that.
Why is it small?
She didn't have to do all that. The smallest I've ever been with. Just say
No.
I told you, did I not say it? I said you would scream.
She didn't
he
have
would
to
do
do
something
all
that.
funny.
Listen, we
I said,
judge.
"No, look like nah."
In her defense,
Wait,
I'm not finished. There's more. Of course, that made me insecure. But what hurt me more was just the way she said it and the way the group was laughing about it and saying stuff like,
Yeah,
that's disappointing.
That's crazy.
It doesn't matter how many years ago that kind of message was. It doesn't matter.
no, but
Bro,
in her,
that's
in
the
her
problem.
defense,
That's the problem with
She didn't
premarital
see-
sex.
No,
Okay, one last paragraph. One last paragraph. When I showed my fiance the messages, my fiance instantaneously apologized. I could see my fiance was panicking a bit because she apologized a lot and was saying this is the happiest she's ever been in her life.
Sorry, you got caught.
She was constantly asking my thoughts. However, I was a bit numb to everything and told her I need some space.
Yeah.
And I went and slept on the couch.
Yeah.
This morning, I drove over to my parents and I'm staying at their place. I haven't
He's
ghosted.
overreacting.
He's overdoing
He's
it.
overreacting.
He's overdoing it. Because the moment ask you why you here, she said it's what. Daddy, it's your fault.
Daddy, let me see your own.
Drop shoulders. No, do you know what's mad, yeah? You know, she's never done anything to him before, so he's milking it.
Yeah, he's doing too
He's
much.
milking
You
it.
don't do it. Driving
He ain't gonna do shit.
Okay,
He's not gonna do shit.
Because you can't change it.
No, but he ain't gonna do. He's
So
gonna stay.
he said, so he hasn't ghosted his fiance and he's still texting her and she's been calling him a lot. But I just need some space from her and to reconsider if I really want to be in this relationship.
It's childish.
Right now, I'm leaning towards ending it, but I don't have the heart to proceed through with the
Childish.
marriage.
Okay.
No, wait. On the defense of the woman, yeah, she didn't know this is the person she's gonna spend
Exactly,
her life with.
exactly.
She was probably just dating around.
Q&A.
That's why I said prospect.
And-
So
and-
it's an unfortunate situation.
Yeah.
It is, but she didn't know.
She did a bit too much with the like
Yeah,
smallest I've
yeah.
ever been.
But that's the thing. I feel like
Just say it's yeah.
yeah, no, but that's the thing. Like,
She's being honest with her girls.
Those are her girls. She's having a conversation with her girls.
Completely understand.
Do you get me? So
Quick question for the girls.
I said that the first error was which one is open phone policy?
if your man, in whatever context he reveals his
Penis, yes.
No, let's not use the word like penis.
no,
his glory.
his mid-length.
So say he reveals that, even okay. Let's use the context of like before marriage or whatever.
Yeah.
You see that type of thing. One, are you sticking by him?
Like what? Depending on the size. Like what? Did I see the size and I didn't like it?
You didn't like it. It's the smallest you've ever seen.
But
Two.
okay, go on. Sorry.
Two, are you like the conversation? If your girls ask you, are you protecting him or what are you doing?
Wait, is this if you're already in a relationship?
Yeah.
Why am I talking about his thing with
We
my
only ever
friends?
do that with guys that
That
like.
Dating.
he's not serious.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if it's my man, like, and I'm happy where I am, I don't think my girls are gonna. Rose doesn't need to know.
She doesn't need to know that. That's weird.
Because now some girls are where you're
It's
not
kind of weird
saying.
because let's say, for example, let's say if I'm dating someone, and I tell you, oh, it's a bit, but then he ends up being my life partner. Then you now know.
You know a bit too much. You know a bit too much. That's really,
Yeah,
really weird.
those type of things shouldn't be shared.
It shouldn't be
Some girls are
shared.
when you not say, oh, it's massive, yeah, you gotta say it's massive.
No,
that
no.
Like you're
girl
enticing
that
your
girl will not be like,
friends.
Yeah, it causes that to lost.
Is that, whenever he's wearing grey joggers,
Yeah,
like,
In the woman's defense, right?
Yeah,
Women do
yeah.
like over exaggerate and under exaggerate things. So like his like small is he's actually an okay
But
guy.
even
He's
just
guy.
just it's just just for male purposes as well. Being big doesn't always feel that great. Just so you know, sometimes the smaller ones are actually better.
Yeah, it's how you use it. Right?
No. It's so sometimes
Some men are tearing,
some of the big ones.
Do you know what?
Some of the big ones get you sent to A&E.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Facts.
Hey, wait, what's
And
going on here?
Yo.
they're tearing shit
Oh,
up. When they say tearing shit up in the rap songs, they mean it.
They mean it.
Oh, wow.
They really mean it.
Just tears.
Words.
5 centimeters.
Trauma.
Tear.
Trauma. Serious trauma.
Like giving birth to tear.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Hallelujah.
ripping bumhole types of.
You know what?
Hey, yo.
No. I have a friend. No, I actually have a friend. Not all the way to the bumhole, but she was actually ripped really bad. Yeah.
Is it a jackhammer?
No, but it's like if you're not properly. This is strictly for marriage.
Thank you.
No premarital.
Put context.
Strictly
Thank
for
you.
marriage.
You hear?
But yeah, like if you're not properly lubricated, it will rip.
Crazy dog. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it will leave you with trauma.
Yeah, literally.
Okay. So what is the hype for guys? What's the hype about it being like?
Probably from porn, no?
Yeah.
Porn,
But they're lying.
of course.
But some of them actually have it.
No, but it's not about having it. But I'm just telling you from a woman's point of view. Like,
Oh, yeah,
big,
yeah,
Big
yeah.
really does not mean it's good.
Yeah.
I still don't
I
understand.
can't relate
Yeah,
with
yeah.
your trauma because I haven't.
She say it like that.
You understand?
But you know,
I don't understand that
then
trauma.
on the small side, right? So obviously, big might be traumatic. Small traumatic as well. Like as in, I'm talking about small as in.
I've
like,
heard some people like say that like they didn't even feel anything. Like they didn't know it was even there.
That's dark.
Like micro. I don't know anyone who has ever seen a micro, but it's like I've heard some girls be like, yeah, I didn't even know it was there.
Damn.
And that must be really sad.
Okay, then.
Because that's a waste of a body count.
Question
Like.
for you guys in context of marriage, right? She doesn't count yet.
So
That's a waste of a body count.
It is. Can you imagine that kid not even enjoying it? It's a waste of an additional number.
Absent experience.
Ah!
So another question now. Say okay, you're dating this guy,
Mm-hmm.
you're doing well. Hey, you know, we're gonna not do the whole premarital thing. We're gonna do everything in
They
context
find
of
out
marriage.
you're
Yeah, and you
married.
find out.
In context
And
of
then
in
find out.
marriage, you go to your marital bed. He shows you his glory, and
He's not glory.
it's not glorious.
Bro, Holy Spirit to intervene.
Yeah.
Wait, girls, what are you gonna say?
No, the prayer she should pray is, Lord, let there be enlargement.
Enlarged because
There's other ways of doing things, and there's other extra things you can add in that you
course.
can buy and
but
stuff.
that
Tough.
one is
Tough.
the main.
Tough.
The main.
And Ross, he pulls it out and he goes, babe, I know. He has told you beforehand. Like,
Something like that can't happen with me because my face would say it, not even my mouth.
To be honest with you, like, okay, cool, right? Listen. So
Babe, I know.
listen.
I know.
So listen, yeah,
I
hear me
just don't
out.
want to tell you.
Great Chucky. I feel feel like
That's women. That's your test.
I feel like
Christmas
sometimes
time
before-
is near.
Women know. There's before
Chris-
before we've seen the glory in before after marriage, we would have peeped it.
So they
You know,
have.
you know,
That's what these believers are doing now. Yeah.
No, so here's the plan.
not even
Here's
like,
the plan, ladies.
You know that Kevin Hart meme? That's
No, bro.
But then what if it's a what's that thing? It's a grower.
Grower, no
It's a
shower.
shower.
Yeah.
oh shit, yeah.
But if it's a girl not sure, then he will show you on the day when you're married, Abby. No?
You just,
I just
Like,
feel like
is it right to leave somebody because of the size of the penis?
no.
Because if it was
don't
on the
think so.
on the other side,
But not being
if it was on the other
satisfied.
side and the man left because of the lack of your ass or the lack of your
No, but lack
your
of
bust,
nyash is different because
It's
lack
not
of
different,
lack
now.
of nyash doesn't give you big O's.
it doesn't give you what? Sorry?
It doesn't give you big O's.
It's not necessary for sex. Not
No,
necessary.
but that's what some guys might see as, oh my god, if you get what I mean.
No, but it's not what you need to stimulate a big O.
She's talking about the functionality, like as
Okay.
in,
Functionality,
Yeah.
like
You don't need it.
to get a big O, you need fingers or you need that, one of the two, or you also need the mouth, depending on what you do.
Hallelujah.
I'm so happy Ross is answering these questions.
No,
Hallelujah.
sex is a very good topic.
Hallelujah.
I'm
Sex
grown,
is
I'm
a very
grown.
good topic, and I feel like we should talk about it in more safe spaces and
A lot
educate
of people don't know
because
stuff.
A lot of people don't know stuff.
No,
People don't know stuff.
I think the generation ahead of us, I'm not talking about like my parents and like the context I come from in church and stuff
He was
like that.
missionary.
Like
Missionary,
I'm so sorry for the sex
They're
lives.
good,
Like,
they're
I'm like,
good,
yo,
missionary.
your sex life seems like.
I love that.
I heard a woman say, what are you doing under?
No, I feel.
that
Do you
big
know
guy.
what though? I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel a lot of them lot are up to a madness.
You know,
They just don't discuss it.
right,
I
right.
don't know.
But then
That's those who have educated themselves on it. Some
Yeah.
of them don't.
look at specific uncles, bro. He's up to a madness.
Do you know?
But then look at specific aunties, and you're like,
Aunties.
she's under.
No.
What does under mean?
She's lying down there saying,
She's just laid there.
Take me as I am.
She's literally just laid there.
That's
do you know what I mean? I think.
But I hear it.
I also think that there's not like in conversation, like okay, in church for example, that's the context I have, right? In church, there's never been the conversation of, for example, giving the woman the big O. Like that's not a conversation.
Would you have been involved though? Because there's a lot of marriage seminars.
Yes,
That's true. That's true.
I,
Yeah, right,
you know
yeah,
me, I
yeah.
think inside that.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's always about what the woman should do for the man. Always
Yeah,
about
it's always that way.
yeah, it's always that like
Yeah,
it's never
niggas
been.
don't know shit.
no, they
They
don't.
don't.
No.
You know what I mean?
I feel like, because I've always thought about these scenarios, right? In regards to, let's say, what if he's not big, or what if he can't, last long, or what? I was just
too much
like,
sugar.
listen, I just have to trust God.
Change
I
your
just have
diet.
to I have to just split. But
Ladies, be vocal.
definitely
Yeah, I think
communicate.
conversation-
So,
yeah.
conversation
conversation
is
is-
so
No, even-
important.
And you guys, if you guys are married, you guys have time to like really
There's a
figure
po-
stuff
yeah,
out.
there's a
Babe,
po-
I don't
there's a
like
po-
this, I like this.
There's a podcast I don't listen to, but I follow them on Instagram.
For mine?
It's called And Then We Pod.
Okay.
They're a married couple, so they were talking about is sex basically.
Right, and our facial expressions.
No, she was just saying that sometimes he's doing something that he thinks it's hitting,
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
but it isn't for her. So she just goes. Sometimes I just let you have fun.
True, and that's what relationships.
But
are
that's
about.
okay.
I know, but
Yeah, yeah.
no,
As long as
yeah,
she's
it
on
is.
board,
It is
as long
fine.
as
He's not doing that the other way around though.
No,
Is he doing it the other way
no,
around?
and then,
Because
but no,
balance.
but sorry, that's not the point I'm trying to make was. But his response to her was, "Why don't you just say something? I'll just adjust." Like,
Yeah.
But do you get me? But I think
Get out of here! Get this guy to Russia.
No, he's married. He can say what he
yeah.
wants.
He doesn't know what we're talking about.
He can do whatever he wants. He's married.
You are just that.
no, but I think the thing that I saw the general consensus in the comments was, it's really good to see you guys having this conversation in this manner.
Because people,
Do
it's
you get me?
so,
There's
it's so
no
frowned
pressure.
upon.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh my god, I didn't. She's just like, oh no, okay.
because sex is such a
Taboo.
subject.
Yeah.
And like, people don't talk about it.
And
So
people-
then
sorry.
yeah, so when people don't talk about it, right?
But it's in everyone's mind.
Right, yeah, it's everyone's mind, and so someone is suffering for years because this man, you know us now, now to just log in, and then log out. That's
You know, I
how.
also
No,
feel-
log in, submit assignments, and then log out.
And for us, right, we have no problem in that. We'll enjoy ourselves, but like sex
Girls need more-
is a
more,
partnership. Things, yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like as well, people who are talking about sex aren't the people that should be talking about
Yeah.
sex. But like the woman that like obviously she's had like she has a body count of like what 100 or something. She
that
goes to
girl.
schools and stuff.
No, she's doing the devil's work.
Yeah,
man.
she did. She
She's
goes.
doing this. She's
She's
doing
so
Satan's work.
disgusting. She's so disgusting.
I watched I watched a full podcast.
I can't watch it.
Now watch
Why?
it. I watched a full.
Just to gain
I
insight.
know. I need to understand.
Understand where she's
it's
coming
good to
from.
No,
understand.
this
One
British
day.
girl,
Blonde
British girl,
She's trying to break the world record of
OnlyFans
having
babe.
sex with 1,000 people in a day.
1,001
No, I
guys.
saw
Yeah.
100. No, she did 100.
She did 100. No,
She did
boys,
100.
I watched the episode.
And how, yeah.
Like, I needed to understand, like, you know, when you see people like that, like,
She's
that,
broken now.
bro, she goes, I come from a great family.
What?
Like, like, parents are there, have siblings, they know what I do, they're
doing it for
accepting of it.
attention.
Like, there's nothing that she's disclosed that would indicate that, oh, this is why you're going down this path.
She just
no,
stopped.
it's actually sickening. As in, she said like she's done son and dad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, wait.
She did one recently.
What's wrong with the son and dad?
No,
course.
it gets worse. She's even done a competition where a guy in a relationship showed up. So he kissed
his
his girlfriend goodbye. So then go off with her.
yeah.
That's what that guy does. That one. What's his name?
Yeah, I know. And I think the guy on Twitter.
Yeah, that's the
I don't know.
that guy does.
No, but this is a different one. He's
crazy.
he's a porn star. This is a regular civilian,
Yeah.
regular guy. Kissed his girlfriend and said, "I'll see you there."
Yeah.
And the girlfriend was
She kissed him.
She
and
smiled.
was like, oh my God, I'm nervous, and walked off. That may be a kink for them though. You know, some people are polyamorous.
But like what that being said is right. Is the people who are teaching sex is
Shouldn't be the
very,
people
yeah,
teaching
like,
it.
Yeah, sure.
like it's very
But do you see?
important.
But see, the thing is, right? I don't feel like guys talk to each other the way women talk to each other.
Okay,
about
how do
sex.
how do women
do
talk to
you
each other about
guys-
sex?
So,
Go on.
I don't know. Like, if I'm talking about something with Roz, like, she's hearing everything. Every single thing.
What was held on to? What was not
What
held
was
on
not.
to?
Okay.
What was
Going
going
on
around?
Definitely don't talk about that.
Detail.
guys,
specifics
don't talk like that.
And I'm even painting the scene.
When I say I
just
have,
got it?
I have a very vivid image
Yeah.
of Wagwan.
Nah,
Yeah.
you see,
why?
And it's not. And can I tell you something? It's not even gonna be like twisted. It's like really an authentic place. Like we've created a safe space for each other.
Yeah, you
where
don't
we
have
can
those
talk about-
conversations with just anybody.
Can I give you an alternative perspective?
Go on.
It is my responsibility to protect my partner, even from my friends.
No, but see, the thing is, right?
I'm
These
not
conversations aren't like with partners. They're not like this is not a scenario of like a
Yeah,
relationship
I was like,
situation.
I think when you're-
it was
I would,
yeah.
if I was talking about a sexual partner, it wouldn't be.
It wouldn't be someone
anybody
I'm
I've been-
currently
Yeah.
with right now.
I think
You
even
get
when
me?
we like, when we've been with people, like we don't really touch on.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like
We sometimes sit there. I remember this one time we were at dinner. We sat there and we're just talking about our past lives because we found good. We're good women now.
Hallelujah.
You know.
I actually wanted to talk to you guys about something, right? Obviously, I'm single, the only single person in the room. I like to make that clear. Obviously, now, of recent, I've like tried to.
Don't worry.
I don't know.
Continue,
We'll talk after the pod.
I'm now like dating, right? Obviously, celibate dating. I think I struggled at the start, understanding that now because there's no sex involved, there's no intimacy involved, there's no, you know what I mean, there's not too much of that stuff. I now have to bring something other than my body to the table.
There you go, there
and
you
I
go.
feel
There you
like
go.
some women like struggle with that because of how they were brought
100%,
up. Because their
100%.
bodies were like objects of
Yeah.
desire for the
Yes.
longest time.
Yes.
So like now they have to like fight that mindset and realize, oh shit, now I have to have values.
Yes, like you have to be
Now I have
smart a
to
little
be-
bit. Have a brain.
Funny?
Now I have to be
I have to talk.
efficient. You know what I mean? Now I have. You know what I mean? So now when it comes like, do women even want to be the table? What do you mean by when a
What do
guy
you
asks
bring
you
to the
what do you
table?
bring to the table and he goes, I am the table. Do you want to be the
Do you
table?
wanna be
Because
that
do you
table?
know what that means?
Do you know what that
means,
really
yeah.
means
Yeah,
to
no,
be the table?
I think what you brought up is so
Important.
important
Yeah.
because like
Yeah.
for example, I do think sure people like again all of us have like had relationships where we've not been celibate in, but then sometimes you shift into the celibate space, or sometimes you just say from the start,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah,
I'm going to be
yeah.
celibate
Yeah.
here, whatever that looks like. I think the emphasis always has to be building intimacy outside of sexual intimacy.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
and so like conversations, like do you know what it feels like when I go out on a walk with my missus and we just take an hour walk, I would drive out to Blanche and we just go around the park and we're able to be vulnerable with each other and stuff. That thing feels great.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like non-sexual hugs. And so this is very. I only learned this in the last year. That sometimes all I need is a 12-second hug, and it's very
Just a safe space.
yes, and because it releases something in you that's not sexual.
When
I read it online.
Okay,
with like
okay.
a psychologist and stuff like that. And it was like sometimes all you need is just a 12-second hug, and it's because all your body wants is intimacy.
Yeah.
Like it's craving intimacy.
Yeah.
But then the quickest way to get that intimacy is taking off your clothes.
Yeah.
But you have to now train your body to like
12
I
seconds.
literally saw
Be
online
intimate with
that
your
like the
mind.
cheapest thing you can give someone is sex outside marriage.
wow.
Like that's the easiest thing. It's
It
so
is.
it's so fast.
It's fake. It's
So fast
fake.
food.
No, it's fake intimacy.
Yeah.
It's not
not-
real.
it's not real.
deep. It's not safe space.
Outside of it, it's fake intimacy because
Yeah.
it creates this illusion of like, oh, we're so close.
Yeah.
Take that
Yeah.
away.
Because like, have you deep? Okay, so one thing that spins me, So I value sex. I value that. I think it's very important that partners after marriage, like, should read. People now will have sex, right, and in that same breath now, like, treat that person like rubbish.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
we've literally just spent maybe
No,
for some
you-
people an hour, some people 5 minutes.
The person I've seen you
together,
bare.
like
Depending on his diet.
this diet.
You're
Like,
so right, Demi.
But like
No,
people,
you
people just
bare.
like that's the most vulnerable you can be with someone, and even the act of like, okay, cool. After you're on your phone straight away, you literally just like.
And another thing
you-
with women is the spirit of what is it?
Dickmatization.
Yeah.
It's okay, it's a long day.
You see so much. I told you guys, my brain.
Stigmatization.
Clarity when you don't have it is
How
on
does that feel
another
like?
level.
Being dickmatized.
Yeah.
It's a danger.
Because obviously I can't relate.
Can I tell you something? Can I
a
tell you what
dangerous place.
stigmatization is? Yeah, and I haven't experienced this, by the way. But stigmatization is, let's say, for example, you know this man's breath smells, but because of stigmatization, it doesn't smell that bad.
Oh, yeah?
Why, dude?
Oh,
She's using
so-
breath
An
smell
example.
very.
5 to 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
5 to 8.
I don't even want to know.
No. So
Stigmatization is like
No, we
this,
had
this man is like, let's say, for example,
You overlook the disrespect because you're like, nah. It's
Disrespect.
nearly like your mind
How he-
tricks
how
you.
he looks.
He must like me. We were just doing this a couple of minutes ago. He must like, you
it's
know.
that,
You
it's that feeling that you get while having sex that
The
is
endorphins.
confusing you
Yeah.
as to his behaviors after sex.
gaslighting you, basically.
Do you know what I mean?
The endorphins are
like,
crazy.
blurs the radar.
Yes, it really blurs it. And that's why people say, oh, sex makes like the whole relationship blurry because like there is this genuine feeling of intimacy and the feeling you get like, bro, that's a very intimate thing. It's the pinnacle of that
And
intimacy. Like
it's probably brain chemistry. Your brain is just responding to what your body's doing.
It's endorphins,
Yes,
bro.
right.
Can I tell you something?
Because sorry, just
No,
to finish
no,
off
sorry.
on that, like, because I 100% get it, and there's one time it happened to me that I realized, flip, this is a bad thing. Like, this is a bad way to
Very
think.
dangerous.
I remember I shared the story now. One girl I was playing around with finished a job.
Yeah.
I went to go and get BPM in the boot to go and drink, and then she asked for it, and I was like, "I'm gonna put your mouth on that." And I was thinking, like, and then I'm sitting down with a blanket and thinking, you want to be around? Like, no, like, I was thinking,
me,
how, literally
Warped is that?
10 minutes ago, I almost said I love you.
And now you're literally like, ew.
He's like, don't touch me, don't touch me. Yeah.
Where does that come from? And, like,
Get out of here, man.
that's a problem with it, because you could do that with a person for 5 years and realize you don't actually love that person.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like sex is such a. That's why I believe the Bible was saying have this thing in the confines of a
God was
commitment.
cooking.
Yeah, he was
It's
cooking.
so
I
dangerous,
want to say
man.
that, like, obviously, marriage, right? Obviously, I believe that God doesn't see the white dress and the wedding
you
day.
see- you see the
He sees sex. Now you see with sex,
No,
right?
you're not.
Like
Go on.
with sex, right? This is supposed to be like a weapon for you guys to become stronger. Now, let's say, for example, you have sex with someone outside marriage. When that guy is sad on a Tuesday, you're feeling it. Because in marriage, when your husband is upset, you're supposed to know without him actually telling you. It kind of allows, so that's why I feel like women become attached very easy, and it's very hard for them to let go because they will always have a soft spot. Now, the women that don't get attached scare me. You know the women
Well,
that can just...
those are women who are just so emotionally shut off.
Yeah.
Should I tell you something that makes porn dangerous?
Go on.
Mute your emotions.
Yeah.
Because it's not
You
real.
can't have
know it's
emotions
not
there.
real.
Yeah.
It makes you muted. It's like you lose sensitivity.
Yeah.
Right? That's what porn does. So imagine what like being exposed to sex over a long period of time with multiple partners does too. a person's like spirit and soul.
Yeah, 100.
Do you get me? So, and that's why you're probably meeting a lot of people. Like, and this
Y'all
isn't
be
gender
soul tying
specific.
yourself
Yeah.
to some
Yeah,
rubbish ass people.
yeah, you're
bro.
meeting a lot of people that are just like they're emotionless in a sense. Do you get me? They're muted. So it's like,
Yeah.
and then you can imagine then what interactions with those people is like. And it's like,
Because I remember even and just was so mad. I clocked these things while I was in those things, right? When I was like watching porn, I saw one guy just like whack her. He just slapped her, bro.
Hey, what?
Bro, he slapped her, bro. While he was doing the thing, like, and I said,
Some people like that.
I hear it. But I think. Bear in mind.
Some people you.
are you some people?
Like he's whacked her, right? And I'm thinking
like on the arse or like
no,
face.
like
That's crazy,
so
bro.
he's like done a face thing, just a whack, and I'm thinking. Bear in mind, beforehand, I'm like, I'm with it. I'm with what's going on. But the second he slapped her,
got too
my
far.
emotions, it hit. I wasn't amused that, bro. I said, yo, everything just died down.
That's abuse.
Bro, that's abuse. He slapped her, bro. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like, but like, imagine being, for me, imagine getting over that hurdle, like, that's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right. Do you know what I mean? Then
No.
certain things you see become okay.
Yeah,
no.
it's crazy.
Now you want to practice it.
didn't
Right,
kill
then,
me.
now you want to
guys,
practice it.
the first time we all watched porn and masturbated.
I was
let's-
disgusted.
Oh?
I was disgusted
You-
first time.
For real?
Disgusted.
Okay, let's just say.
I've actually never watched.
Yeah,
porn
I was like that. I was like, oh.
I like that
She
feeling.
finds masturbation so disgusting.
I don't. I've never watched porn and I've never masturbated.
Wow,
But
you
because-
never encourage yourself in the.
You're about to say.
You never encourage yourself.
no, like,
Shout out, David.
No,
Real
okay.
question.
So
the reason why I didn't. Sorry, before you go, is because like, obviously from the jump, like, although even though I wasn't when I was a virgin or whatever, I just always
You're
knew
still a
that as
virgin,
sexual.
sis. Come on.
I am.
The
Yeah.
Lord.
Born again. Born again.
But again, I saw sexual like sex as like a shared experience. You have to have it with someone that like loves you. So doing it by yourself is like drinking alcohol alone on a.
But then,
on a-
do you not
on a
just think of the
Friday night.
concept of like them? Sometimes you're doing it with people who don't love you. So what's the difference? At least it's with yourself rather than with someone
least you
else.
love
Like,
yourself.
but can I tell you
and
something?
you're actively showing yourself love, man.
Can I tell you something, right? Sometimes you convince yourself that these people love you, so that's why you do it.
Yeah.
It's
No,
not
but
convincing.
some people know they don't love them and they're still doing
Yeah,
it.
dick massage. Anyway, let's see. So I was saying before, come back to me.
Sorry.
Like a Russian wind.
Cause you're funny.
Okay, so
Yeah,
so
okay.
the first few times you watch porn, right? It doesn't take you long to find the video to finish to.
There you go. There you go.
It doesn't take you too long,
Because you know what you
right?
like.
Yes.
The 20th time, you're on the 20th page.
Ooh, really?
Because
Yes.
what you're looking for is now very specific. It's,
And the buzz of so I promise you
You're chasing that
whenever,
buzz.
whenever I started, it doesn't matter what race,
yeah.
right? Because it was they're having sex.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
You know-
barrier.
You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if they're acting, they did a bit of role play beforehand. He do like that was okay for me. Then he's so right but then that after some time, that same video or that same type of video wouldn't get me the same way.
is-
I'd have to get
Yeah.
somewhere more
Now it's
specific.
like, oh, I only watch white women or I only watch black women. That's why there's a big long list of things.
So many categories.
categories, yes.
Yeah.
So many.
And it's
I don't
ju-
even know what
yeah,
they mean, bro.
Deformed as well.
Yeah, and it's just perversion. It's just
Yeah.
Because right now apparently the most popular one is the sibling one. The
Incest.
but like it's what's it called? Stepmom, stepdad.
Stepmom, stepdad.
That's the
Yeah.
most important. That's the most popular one right now. Like that's where porn has gone. It's
Yeah.
very, very perverse.
Verse, yeah.
That's where it's at.
That is nasty.
that's
And
disgusting.
think about how many young boys and young girls who are growing up watching this.
Idolizing and
and-
sexualizing
and-
They
their
start looking at
stepmoms
their
and
mom
dads.
or their dad in
Yeah.
Yeah,
kind of way.
because okay, boys, like what made big bums and big breast a thing for us?
yeah.
It was culture. It was what we saw in media. It was so what makes stepsister and stepbrother okay? It's what they see in media, bro.
Yeah, and
Is
now
them movies still?
Yeah.
and that's the thing, and the state of the world now, and kind of
Such a dangerous
the,
place,
the,
bro.
the world's perception and relationship with sex and
It's
relationships.
so bad.
There's so many. It is normal to have a step. it is normal to have a step parents. Like, do you get me?
Yeah.
There's a time where that wouldn't have been as much of a
would've been
widely
very-
accepted thing, but
Sex is
now it's
moving
like
with the times now.
now it's known.
Yeah.
Now it's known
Adjusted.
if you want to date a girl in her 30s, just be willing and be okay to accept a child with it, or with her. Sorry, should I say? Do you get me? It's just a normal thing now. So imagine what that and the relationship with that kind of interest in porn, what that breeds.
Let's now talk about, right, how to leave that. For example, you know how people talk about, like my Twitter is always filled with porn. It's filled with porn because you allow it to fill it.
That's not true.
Because, like,
That's not true.
No, the way I see my algorithm, right? I was seeing that, right? But like I never wanted to see that shit. So I literally click on the 3 dots, click not interested, I now started liking motivational quotes, funny shit. So now my
you start
algorithm
seeing
is
it on
better. So I don't see it at all.
But then one time I was so pissed. I was so pissed. Did you see my private story? Like maybe last week or something.
Yeah.
Bro, all of a sudden,
It came back again.
how do I even explain what I saw? How do I explain what I saw? I saw men, I saw men that were like a bit free.
Okay.
Like, you get me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I get you, bro.
Like, after, and I promise you, I've never watched the video like that in my life. I promise you. I was literally on my bed at like 1 a.m. scrolling through Instagram. And then I was seeing like UXUI videos, preachings, football, gym, just normal stuff. And then all of a sudden,
On Twitter.
I saw, Instagram, I saw a guy, you know them guys that work out and their bum is somehow big.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I did stop for a minute. I was like, whoa. I'm like, okay.
That was too
what's
late,
the point
but
of
you
this?
looked at it too long.
Why it looked too long, and then the next like
mind your
5
algorithm.
or 10 videos was
Yeah.
the same
You have to
thing.
be very
Was
careful.
with fashion guys that I be like, and they were walking like this. And I'm not saying, listen, I'm not saying
It's
that
just not your algorithm. It's not what you
that's
want.
not what I want to see.
Yeah.
It's like you do you, but it's not what I want to
I don't want to see that at 1 a.m.
Well, sorry. Back to what you're saying. I created a burner Twitter page and followed sports and news, scrolled and saw porn.
It's ever since that guy took over. isn't it?
So
I think they
what
just suggest it to you, but then
If you engage-
can,
See
if
what you like,
engage,
bro.
Yeah,
It
no,
looks too
but-
long
but-
because
but-
I actually don't have any of it on my Twitter, but I
Yeah.
don't use Twitter as much as you guys.
Yeah,
I'm in and
yeah.
out every now and
I had to
then.
get off that.
Yeah,
man.
Twitter is
I don't
a
really
different
use
place
Twitter.
I
altogether.
feel like as well, like when you go on Twitter after a certain hour, that's when you get
Yeah.
rich. That's why I kind of like
Demi, you're
try
right, man.
not
You're
to
right.
do
You're right.
too much after 12 because if I'm scrolling, I even get vexed because I knew pornography was gonna show
You're
up
right.
at 1 on the dot in
not
the hour.
good.
It's like, you know, on Sky
Like-
channels, once it's 12 o'clock, and you start
Exactly.
Yeah. 999.
It's the nighttime. It's not gonna show me that
Remember them
stuff
ones?
after I fixed my algorithm to like see what I
right,
need to see in the
you're right.
daytime.
Does
Right.
does
It's
porn
different.
like when you see it? Because when I see it, if I like, sometimes I went on it to retweet something you said, and you know, the Lord hasn't changed my algorithm. So I've gone on that and I've seen something, but like it genuinely like I was repulsed. I was genuinely like,
Yeah.
ew.
Yeah,
I wasn't even curious. I was just
Yeah.
like this thing's like. I think at a certain stage it becomes now. That's not to be like arrogant about it.
Yeah,
You know, but-
that's like, although that's a good place to be, that doesn't mean okay now I can use Twitter again.
Yeah, no. I knew I couldn't use Twitter
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Twitter's not a good place.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not a safe space at all. It reminds me
Yeah.
that people are actually wicked.
What's that thing that happened this week with that babe from the UK?
Andrea, yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
I don't even know what that's.
You guys want the
There's the-
tea?
I don't-
Do you guys
I
want
don't
to talk
know.
about
Can you
it?
explain it? Because
That's the thing. Those
I don't even
bullet
know.
points. Because
I
I
watched
saw
the-
it, but I didn't really get
So
into it.
basically, Anidrea was go on.
I need to go pee.
All right.
Of course.
Should we pause?
Clockwork.
No, run.
Oh, so basically, Anidrea was like, she moved to New York. She was dating this guy, then moved to New York to like be with him, and then obviously like she got pregnant by him. Now,
Annie.
backtrack. Yeah,
Okay.
Anidrea. Backtrack now. This babe, I think her name is Obi or something. She was also dating the guy, and another babe was also dating the
Same
guy.
time.
So yeah, so
Three girls.
So I think he made it out to the Obi girl that casual dating, nothing serious. She was okay with it. And then obviously I don't know what he said to Anidrea. I'm not too sure what, but and also the Chantal babe as well. She also was like dating casually, but God knows what he told her. Now,
Nigerian guy.
yeah. So now the Obi guy went to Nigerian guy. He's even Muslim. Now the Obi girl found out that Anidrea and her were dating at the same time. So the Obi girl went to DM her as a woman.
Oof.
So then obviously she goes like, oh, just let you know I did with this guy at this time or whatever. So obviously now they got on a 6-hour phone call. Don't know why.
6
calm.
hours?
It was calm, right? But then Nigerian kept on bringing it up on the TL, indirection or wherever. And like it just was dragged on for 2 years. And Nigerian got 6 different numbers to call this babe after she was blocked several times.
Is she a psycho?
Bro, that's what it's looking like. And now obviously people are making fun of Nigerian because like she's
Hard lunch in her mouth.
yeah, she it's claimed that like she might have like obviously he sounds kind of high pitched, so people are saying that she
Don't do that.
she
Don't say that.
also tuned his voice to sound deeper.
No way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what she did. And then also like she was posting flowers of him, but these times your man was like,
No, sorry, there was 4 videos of VNs
yeah,
that he sent around, and you could hear his voice. And then someone posted a video of a clip from her video where he spoke in the background, and she stated it, and it was deeper.
yeah.
Back your
And
babes
it
with
sounded
chest.
artificial as well. You could hear
Yeah.
it.
Back your babes with chest. Like that's crazy. Like
so
the
crazy.
auto-tune
Then why are you
voice.
with high pitch, man? If
She's-
you can't put out to the world with
put
your
him out.
chest,
She's showing his
Nigeria
face and
high
everything,
pitch,
and then
man.
auto-tuning his
It
voice.
got real dark. They were going back and forth. To be honest, both of them were really, really messy. Like things were said that didn't need to be said. Like obviously, let's say for example, right? Anitra was dating someone that like apparently didn't have documents, but she was now making fun of the babe
For not having
and
documents.
for not being from the country, like calling her freshie and stuff. Is it 2012?
It's you can't.
Well, so
do
the Muslim
that.
guy doesn't have documents.
No.
That's
he's
crazy.
doing all
But she's
this.
living in
And he's
America.
Nigerian.
He's not scared.
She moved to America to be with this man, innit?
Yeah, New York.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think a lot of girls just chase that feeling of happily ever after.
Yeah.
And
They want it so
at
bad.
a point
They'll
in
accept
their life,
anything.
It would cost them.
at a point in their life, they will just take anybody.
They'll accept anything.
They'll just
Once you
take-
reach that
'Cause
level of
why
desperation,
are you
they'll
changing
take anything.
the pitch of his voice?
That's crazy.
To just
For
paint
online
someone-
validation as
contrast-
well. Online validation. That's the
contrast
problem.
what?
Literally. And some
What they say that is the smallest I've ever been. What they say, you know, let me protest with my guy's voice. Look at me deeper.
It's true because the online is
But
going to
no,
be harsh.
but
Okay, if I look at it that way,
Yeah,
maybe
but-
she was thinking
but-
people make fun of the voice.
I wasn't
But
hiding you
back-
from
but that's
but-
okay.
hold on.
Back your babes.
How did your voice?
No, but they were in 2 different stages. One was a prospect. One is fully dating the other.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
I think where the first mistake was even that girl going to Annie as a woman. I think women
Why-
need
why
to
do
stop
women do that?
doing that. I would never do that.
I think it's quite. I think
Coming
it's
to someone
good.
as a woman.
I think it's
I
good.
will
Is it
never
helpful?
go to
Is
you
it
as
like-
a
To be honest,
woman.
the last time a woman came to me as a woman, right?
You got
Yeah, like with my first ever boyfriend, I already knew.
It's not always from a good place.
Yeah, I knew he cheated already before she came to me. However, she came to me because she thought I was still gonna stay with him.
Territorial
So she wanted me
thing.
to leave him. That's why she came
Literally.
to
For
me.
her, like,
For
so he
her.
could go with her.
Huh?
So he could go with
So
her.
she can. I don't
Yeah,
even
so
know.
she could go and have him, pretty much.
Basically.
Like I know
Fair enough.
girls, there's certain girl even like recently where I went on a date with her ex, but this was before me and her are like the way we are now.
Okay.
And it's a thing where
You
it
went
was
on
like
dates with her ex.
with her ex, but me and
Before
her
you
weren't
walked
tight.
over,
Like
yeah.
I knew
Yeah,
that they
yeah.
were a thing, but me and her weren't tight.
Sure,
But
yeah,
I just
yeah.
knew
That's
that they
alright,
had
that's alright,
dated.
that's alright.
Yeah. So, but like I knew when I went on that date with him that there was just too many red flags that I was like, you're a bit too fresh out of this with this babe. And because I know her and I also know you, I'm just kind of like, yeah, it's not really, I'm
get
hearing
back
your side.
together,
I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
No, they were never getting back together. But it was just one of those things where I was like, you do not need to be dating me because the problems he had with her, he would have eventually had with me. So it was you just basically, he doesn't want a babe who's in the limelight. I'm on a podcast. What you looking here? What are you looking for?
Yeah.
And you
You're looking
guys
for.
have story times for days.
Do you get me? And he's like, he's a country. I want to rent a van. I want to go hiking. I'm not that big. What are you looking for here? Like he's the type
Can I
where
wear
he's
my
like,
heels there? No, I'm
you get what I mean? He's the type where he would, for like holidays, he would love to like rent a van, drive around, be in the mountains, wilderness. I'm not camping. What are you
that's
looking
not
for
holiday,
here?
bro. What's
Do you
that?
get me?
That's
That's
punishment.
hard
So, but now me and her are actually friends now, and we didn't become friends because I left him and then all of a sudden we just happened to just
thing,
now
yeah,
life has happened and we're actually a little bit closer.
Yeah.
She doesn't know I dated her ex, and she doesn't need to know
Yeah.
because he's not part of
I
my
hear
life.
it.
He's
I
not
hear
going
it.
to be part of
I'm
my
not gonna lie,
life.
I hear it.
He's not part of my life. He's not going to be part of my life.
Okay.
The information I'm going to tell you, it's in fact only going to make you pissed off. And what's the point of me bringing that
Yeah.
to you when I know there's nothing there?
Do
Have
you
you-
think she would get annoyed if she found out?
That's it. I
from
don't
someone
know.
else?
But see, the thing is, not many people would know to even be able to tell her in the first place. It's not something that she would willy-nilly know. But majority of the women who are coming to you as a person, majority of people are not going to tell this babe anyways.
Yeah.
If it's already over and done with you and this person, what information are you
Yeah,
bringing
why-
to
yeah,
her?
why you bringing it-
Why are you
yeah.
taking it to her? It doesn't
But, like,
matter.
Okay, but Roz, right? You're genuinely, you're linking this guy. You genuinely think everything's calm. Find out you got a babe, right? You find out you got a babe. and this girl is posting. She's hard. Hey, come in.
Come on in.
Just have a seat.
Just
What's
sit,
up?
babe.
What's up, Naomi Jeremiah?
What's up, girl?
It's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right.
Take a seat.
You're right.
She's so funny, man.
Yeah, I can't wait to have her on.
But yeah, no. So you find out that he's got a girl. She's hard launched him. Everything. How do you go? Like, and now you've figured out that he
was dating us at the same time.
So what's your perspective? What
What's
do you
my
do with him?
perspective?
And then
And
what do you do with her? Do you do anything with her?
So my first message to him is, if you ever contact me again, I will screenshot our
Yeah.
messages and send it to
Okay,
her.
okay.
Point blank, period.
Cool.
And I'm not going to her.
I feel like
There's
I'll
no
go
need for me to go.
I feel like I'll
Fair
go
enough.
to someone as a woman, God forbid, if I'm in a situation where he was like abusive and it was very like my life was in danger and he's now moved on with someone. Just let them know. So this is what happened. They're safe. Other than that, like if it's
Even at that,
he could have changed.
Even at that, I
Yeah,
still
he
wouldn't.
would.
He could have possibly changed.
It's none of my
To
business.
reach their own. That's
It's
your
not-
own brown
it's
bread.
not-
now.
See, the thing is, if I'm going to
Even
go
if
to
he was
you,
abusive.
even if he's abusive to me, sometimes even with abusive relationships, I'm going to even use this as like the Liam Payne situation now. He had one fiance where they were in a toxic relationship and they were both abusive to each other. All his other relationships, on his funerals, all his ex-girlfriends were there, bar that one. Just because you have a toxic relationship with someone does not mean it's going to be replicated over to somebody else. Why am I interjecting my experience with somebody to somebody else that I do not know? You are actually not my business. If you're close to me,
Bros, I'm with you.
if you're close to me, then as a duty of me being a friend, I'd be like, baby girl, I love you, but protect
tell you
yourself.
what
This is
happened.
what I face. But if I don't know you from Adam, look at me.
Yeah.
Like I know, I see people.
You're doing it
Man
for
cheat on
attention.
you,
Oh,
and I'm not telling you
Yeah.
Like, I'm just-
1,000%.
because it's not my business.
not-
I made
business.
that mistake once where someone asked me for an opinion. They were in a relationship, and someone asked me for opinion on that relationship, right? And I literally said,
They
I
don't want
don't-
honesty. They never want
I
honesty.
said, no, I even just said to him, I don't even give relationship people advice, so come here. I said, if you break up and then I'll come and tell you all the red flags I saw. Because
Yeah.
then at least I know
you
that's
go.
the end.
'Cause-
While you're in it, I don't want to say anything.
That's
He
actually
now
I
hit
like
the, but if you're truly my friend and you want me to trust you, you would tell me. I fell for it.
Don't trust me then.
I fell for
Oh,
it.
he does.
And I let it rip. I let it rip. No, but you know, the funny thing is, right?
Yeah.
What he didn't know was that all the information that I was giving him, it was coming from a place of, I actually knew a lot of information about that babe. So she's not really my friend. I knew her like that. We knew each other, but we weren't tight. I would have been tight with him. So when he asked for the honest opinion, I tried to word things in the best of my ability of what I knew, without also saying too much to expose it. And then Wahala
problem.
happened where they showed my message. He showed the babe my messages, and now it's
The
weird.
worst thing was
I wish I
made
never
the
did
same
it.
mistake. I said, hey, sis, I'm gonna lie to you. This is what he's doing, though.
Yeah.
And
Big mistake,
and
I'll
she
never do it
said,
again.
where's the proof? I said, my proof is my hair. I saw it. But you want. Like,
Would I lie to you?
Can I tell you something?
you want other proof.
I'll tell you
and
the
then
people
they go
out
back
there,
together,
it would
stay
shock
together,
you.
and I'm like, and they're still together. I'm like,
Laulu, I'll tell you after, it was shocking. You know the
No.
people I'm talking about.
No,
It was
like, do
shocking.
you know what? Yeah,
From that story, just
That
there.
one, it was shocking. You know the
I've
people.
been in
I
that
want to be shocked.
I've been in that situation as well. Well, I said, never again will I make any comment
Never
on
again.
anyone's relationship.
never.
Like, and the issue is, the matter is, when you actually sit down, like, I could potentially ruin so many relationships with the information I know. What's my
Can I
business?
tell you something, yeah? When people are cheating, right? Sometimes the partner knows. They're mad that you know too.
That's true, you know.
Do you know what? And that's, you know what?
That's true.
That is the problem.
Why you
That's
know
true.
Oh, we didn't know it.
That's the consequences of what happened. By me telling that guy everything now, that babe absolutely despised me because I know too much.
Yeah.
And she knows I know
Now
too
she
much.
can't be okay
Now,
with him cheating now. She has
The
to do
consequence.
something.
No, but she.
That's true.
Do something now.
Yeah.
So the consequences of my
Act
actions.
upon it.
Yeah.
Literally.
Public perception.
So no, ever
Optics.
since then I learned. Jesus will have to step down to earth and look at me in the face and say, Rosalind, speak without whatever give that type of information
Okay,
again.
I want to ask you man a question, yeah? Okay. Your shit. It has to be off pod. You'll be too big. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You'll be too big. You'll be too big.
Too big.
It's
Yeah,
been-
there's
this has
no way
been 2
for me to
hours
say
long.
it. There's no way for me to say it. I'll tell you off pod. There's no way to
Whisper it.
No,
Whisper it.
Okay.
Whisper it. And I'll decide if it's
This one has been 2 hours long.
Yeah.
you know?
We're gonna wrap up now. We're gonna
Yeah,
do with
wrap
that
up.
because Naomi.
It's alright, it's alright, it's alright.
Even
Even when you're crying all alone It's alright. Even when it's
Okay, we'll have a brief conversation after because you still have to.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, let's wrap up.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute. Hope y'all. Yeah.
2:25.
2 hours 25.
Yeah, we are 2:25.
This is what happens every
It
time we
didn't
come on
feel
your
like it.
pod, though.
Did you feel like it?
Every time we
feel like
come
I've
on
been
your
here for
pod,
30
this is
minutes.
what it is.
No,
I'm happy about what we talked about.
You've been here for an hour and a half.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
About an hour and a half or an hour. Yeah.
30 minutes. All right. Where's your head at?
My head out is I'm extremely tired and sleep deprived. There's been a wedding this week and it was crazy. Guys, the night before my friend Lizzie's wedding, at the venue, the electricity went out from the hours of 6:30 to 10:30 and we had to build the wedding in the dark using our flashlights and LED lights to... Yeah, I slept 2 hours that night.
How did you guys...
We pulled because that's our girl. We pulled it off, but it was all sleep deprivation.
Did she know that the lights were
No.
gone?
So
That's
it was
good,
even
that's
funny.
good, that's
Like
good.
before I even got to the venue, Simone missed her flight and it wasn't her fault. So because she missed her flight, it was then a thing where it was like she had to get a new flight for the morning. So I was supposed to pick her up. We were also like, don't tell Lizzie this, don't tell Lizzie this.
Yeah.
I'm not at the venue. Lizzie's ringing me and I'm like, I'm even lying to her. Yeah, I've got Simone and also they're staying in my house. Yeah. She eventually called me back and said, what kind of dirty lie is that? She already told me what's going on.
She would have been stressed.
She was
innit?
literally like, go home. I know you're picking them at 6 o'clock and it's me, I'm still tying ribbons. I said, yeah, 10 minutes. She rings me again, Rosin, go home. You're picking people at 6. All of us are like, Rosin can't go home. Like, we need all hands on deck.
Yeah.
But shout out, the wedding was sweet. It was all worth it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Where's your head at?
I'm good, man.
Is that
Oh,
it?
this girl is
She's healed.
Fair enough.
I'm good,
She's
man.
healed.
Honestly, I'm grateful.
Yeah.
Up and grateful, Lord.
I'm grateful, man. Listen, live show. I'm excited for that.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's your
that
head
thing.
Talked about it, the lecture?
Not
We
yet.
actually even.
Let's talk about it briefly.
Well, quickly, man.
man.
Run it
1st
quickly.
of February 2025, y'all. Be there, be square.
Square, bro.
So much to unfold that day.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
so much fun.
guys.
There's a lot.
How's the planning going along? Is it fun?
It's planning.
It's stressful, but we have
Are we planning it or is it planning
we
us?
have the special guests secured. We just haven't dropped them yet. But it's pretty
Damn.
good.
Special
that.
guests.
Guests.
I love that.
I love
Yes.
it. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. I love
The
it.
S and the
Yeah.
Z.
It's going all right, man. We thank God. It's like I never thought myself to be doing this.
Man.
If Demi 2 years ago was like, Demi, like you're actually gonna have a live show and a podcast, like I would like, nah, you're lying.
Yeah, here you are.
I know y'all paved the way. Now we're trying to
It's a
step
full,
into your
actually
shoes.
full,
Circle
full
moment.
circle, 'cause remember
Because we
we came with
started here.
That's
true,
Our
that's true.
podcast,
that was so fun.
we say it on every interview that we're on. Every time they ask us how did GTG come around, I'm like, where's your head? That's 99th episode. They said Rosalind come
99th,
and bring a friend, and I brought her.
That's
And it
actually
was
mad.
after that she was like, yeah, I think I can do this.
Yeah.
And I told her, have fun, babe,
think
because I wasn't supposed to be part of it. Now she strapped me.
You know, if you're a
I grabbed
star
like a
sign, babe,
rat.
you say my stars are finally
I
aligned.
like.
Scorpio season.
I'm a Jason in me.
Sure.
It's Sagittarius season though, but I'm a Jason in me.
But you know the season
Because I'm a
that
Sagittarius. It's my birthday.
Me, I'm not anything.
I'm a
child of God.
I'm a child of God.
child of God season.
It is mad because my star sign matches me to a T, but
I'm
it's
a
well.
child of
I'm still a
God.
You
child
know
of
too much
God.
about your stars.
Yeah.
I'm a child of God.
I was actually thinking, how do I? Sorry.
Go on.
Wait,
No,
yeah,
No. Live show
your
first of February.
Okay. No. Well, I was talking about star signs, but we're gonna go in a tangent. And
No more
Yeah.
tangents. No more
Where's your head
tangents.
up,
No more.
Yeah, bro. Like, do you know, at the end of the day, God is good always.
Up and grateful.
All the time.
Yeah, because
Wedding planning?
give him a glass
life,
of
bro.
water.
At the moment is great, man. Honestly, I've never been more grateful, bro.
yeah.
Greater Stephen.
He's praising God through it all.
Yeah, man.
Go
Thank
ahead.
God we don't look like what we're
We're going through actively.
God is good.
Where's your head at, Snow?
Me? Listen, I give you good website for good price. Good
for real.
For good price.
And it's a sexy looking
Hit
website
me
as well.
up,
Good
I
price.
will talk.
It's very demure and mindful.
That's what my.
There you go.
That's what
What about you, bro?
I'm getting really focused in the gym now. So
Yeah,
I'm happy.
I love that for you.
I saw a video of you doing
Winter
your back.
arc.
I was just thinking, Tommy, don't do this back again. No. Don't do
Winter
this back
arc.
again. And the fun was oof. The fun was
Yeah,
good. The fun was good.
so I'm it's just I'm just gonna dial in my food properly now.
Yeah, I'm trying to do
I
that.
have to go out to Yemi. I just have to.
Yeah,
I won't
I
lie,
need the accountability.
you were a
Pride-
beast when you
pride
were
is
working with
daily,
him.
bro.
I was watching your stories. It
I need
was
the
so good.
accountability.
Yeah.
Without the accountability, I'm not a failure in just
But
saying,
the only thing is accountability. Whoa.
it is, but listen.
No, I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I need
It's
it.
pride that's keeping me. I'm supposed to go back. I'm supposed to go back. What pride is doing me.
Accountability is expensive.
No,
I'll just go back to him and say, yeah, me, please.
But with him, it really is a lifestyle thing for him.
It's crazy.
but like when you work with him and you see the results.
Yeah, you keep going.
I'm
No, there's
seeing the
results,
results
though.
from everybody.
There's results.
Happiness has the
keep
sexiest back in Ireland.
Wow.
I saw her do one hold like this. I said,
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
Bring it
crazy.
down.
nah.
Anyway, thank you guys for listening. I hope you've enjoyed this beautiful but chaotic episode.
Awesome.
Jano,
That's
just
what happens when Wednesday
Jano,
and
A
GTG.
GTG collab.
Collabo.
like, comment. By the way, we are seeing you comment.
By the way,
Yeah.
What's the Sukali say? By the way. Yeah, we see you guys comment. We appreciate it.
commenting,
Keep commenting.
Like-
there's one comment that says, what? Commenting
Every day.
Every day before this guy's gone.
Yeah.
I hate it. I love it.
God will bless you.
Hey, God will bless you.
Yeah,
God will
yeah.
comment on your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
It's commenting every day.
God will
Like, we
bless
got
you.
you. We won't go.
We're here. All right, love.
Love.
In a
Take
bit.
care.
Peace. Bye.